Nobody taught us about communication, and definitely no one taught us how to communicate in the bedroom. They taught us how not to get pregnant, how not to catch an STD, and pretty much how not to have fun in the bedroom. And you know what? I think about that a lot, probably way too much. Because the difference between okay sex and absolutely feral, lose your mind, forget your own name sex is what? Communication. It's confidence. It's about knowing exactly what you want and how to tell your partner how to execute. So you have to be bold enough to say it out loud. But we're not gonna have these issues anymore. No, we are going to end this today. What's up? It's your girl Pleasure Baby, and we are going there today. Specifically, a 7-day challenge on dirty talk. And don't check out when I say the word challenge, because I know you motherfuckers love a good challenge. But I'm gonna be taking you from completely being silent in the bedroom to confidently asking for what you want in the dirtiest and nastiest way. And your partner is not gonna know what hit them. Not anymore. Let's get into it. But really quick before we do, I am here to let you guys know that I am coming back on the white and blue side with my partner. And we are going to be doing some incredibly spicy content on there. Solo, together, backdoor, JOI, all of that good stuff. And obviously, we both love feet. For real. But together we're actually so excited to bring you guys this because it is gonna be 100% real, authentic, genuine couple shit. So make sure you're subscribed, follow me on IG, and I will also be posting on the community post so that you guys don't miss the special offer that I'm gonna have for you. So let's start the 7 days. Now, day 1, you are gonna be dirty talking with your friends. And no, I don't mean you're making me so wet right now. What I'm saying is have a real, explicit, no filter conversation about sex. Obviously, with people that you actually trust, not strangers, because that's just strange. Because here's the problem. A lot of us feel so uncomfortable with talking about sex and intimacy because culturally, we have been pushed into a shame, taboo kind of box where we don't talk about how we all landed here on this earth. We just Google it instead. And that leads us to weird Reddit chains that tell us lies. But so many of us feel so awkward using sexual language, and especially when we go to speak it out loud. A lot of us literally never do it, not even with our partners, not even in our marriages, not even on our deathbed. They are not saying, my ussy is so wet. It all lives in our head, and it all stays in our head. And when we're actually in the moment, we say nothing. Now, the fix is actually embarrassingly simple. Just say the words. Say the words in a safe space. With your people, ask something spicy. There's even games that revolve around spicy conversation to get you guys talking about sex. What's the most unexpected way that you made somebody completely unravel? Watch how fast the whole energy shifts in the room. Now, the goal isn't gossip. It's actually to get you comfortable with saying the word sex. Because if you can't say it to your best friend, babe, you're not gonna be able to say it in bed. Moving on to day 2, we are going to be reading, or don't know what that accent is, we are gonna be reading erotica. Now, this is the type of research, the type of homework that you actually wanna do because it's probably gonna leave you incredibly horny. Because why? It is stimulating your brain. The most important thing about erotica is that it gives you the language. It shows you how to use the words and work them into the right context. Like how to build tension nice and slowly. How to describe the desire without sounding clinical, unless that's what you're into. And how to make something feel so vivid that the person reading it actually needs a minute. Now, sites like Literotica, Bellesa, Dipsy, I think one is, those are for your audio people. So if you don't actually want to read the words on the paper, you can listen to erotica too. But go explore, see what turns you on, take screenshots, take notes of different phrases and sayings, things that you can use in the bedroom, things that describe what you enjoy or what you want to attract in the bedroom. Take note of the things that make you feel something in your body and in your brain, the things that give you the tingles or make you instantly hard or dripping. This is building your erotic vocabulary in real time. And that vocabulary you're gonna use on day 3. Okay, but I have to pause for a second because today's sponsor is a little bit too relevant for this video topic. And I need to talk about it because obviously we know sex is a skill. Think about it. Nobody sits down and expects you to play piano for the first time. Nobody expects you to pick up a paintbrush the first time and become Picasso. We understand that skill takes time, requires patience, communication, so that we can actually learn. And we also need the right teachers. So why do we always expect people to be naturally good in bed? Yes, it comes to some of us naturally, but it is still a learned skill. There is still trial and error. But that's actually the whole philosophy behind Beducated. And that's why I love them, because they have over 150 different courses led by the world's top sexperts, literally on everything. Well, everything sexual. Oral techniques that make your partner melt, G-spot orgasms, how to dirty talk, kinks, vanilla. Literally, you will see everything you want to see, even how to, properly. Now, I've been a member for I think almost 3 years now, and I've literally taken so many of their courses by myself and with my partner. It is a fun date night, it's a fun girls' night or guys' night. Learning about sex is absolutely so much fun and one of my most favorite things to do, which is exactly why I have this channel. But they really narrow it down to useful pieces of advice and information. They show you visually. Yes, there is visual demonstrations, and they also give you the tools that you need to know to do the do. Like, I am a visual learner. I need to see how to do it. I want to hear how to do it. Why am I doing it this way? It's real information that's going to make you feel the difference. So if you want to stop winging it and actually be good at the craft, click the link in my description and take the quiz. It gives you your own personalized roadmap to find your sexual happiness. And honestly, I think everyone deserves that. And that's probably exactly why you're here. Baby B, you are going to be narrating your solo time. This is a step that most people would skip because it sounds incredibly unhinged. However, there is a whole corn category based on this called JOI, which is jerk off instructions. So I'm begging you not to skip it. So the next time you're alone and you're in the mood, you're gonna talk out loud. You're gonna say exactly what you're feeling, walking through step by step. And I don't mean like I'm moving my hand down my body, my pussy is so wet, but I want you to try whispering it, slowing it right down. I want you to experiment with being direct, maybe a little bit commanding. Notice what feels natural and notice what feels powerful. What actually turns you on when you say something? That's the voice that you are gonna be bringing into the bedroom. So think about this as narrating your solo time, yes, but finding your tone of voice. Now, day 4, we are gonna be sending a text. We are gonna be looping someone else in to the chat, and I don't mean a stranger again. I don't know why I feel like I need to say that, but I do feel like I need to say that because we have men out here sending unsolicited D pictures still. It's 2026. If I want to see it, I'll let you know. And if you want to send it, pay me and I'll rate it. Okay, but on the white and blue, not here. Now, sexting is generally a pretty great cheat code for learning how to dirty talk. The trick is you actually have to be able to turn your sext into dirty talk in the bedroom because, trust me, we have been in experiences where somebody talks mad game over text and then they land in person and they're trash. There's nothing that drives me up faster than this. You're fake. You're a fraud and you're phony. At least fake it until you make it. But it really is the cheat code because you have time to think about what you want to say and you don't have to be so on the spot. And then you get to see exactly how your partner responds without making eye contact while you say it, which can be quite helpful for some. The feedback is gonna be instant and the stake feels a lot lower, and that's perfect for building confidence. You can start off with describing something, maybe a memory, maybe a fantasy you wanna play out, what you're planning on doing the next time you see them. The thing is, you don't even have to be telling them the truth necessarily. You could be sitting in your pajamas with Cheeto dust all over your fingers, being like, I'm just thinking about how I wanna drop to my knees and have you pull my hair and shove that down my throat. They don't know. The point is to practice and get what's in your head, out of your head, and into words on the text message, on the paper, so that it can come out of your mouth. Now let's finish the last 3 days to unlock your sexual demon. Whoa, that got really intense. We are in the bedroom now, but I need you to start small because one word said at the right moment is way more powerful than a whole paragraph. Harder, faster, more, deeper, right there. Don't stop. Well, I guess that last one's 2 words. But that is the whole assignment. You are now narrating your pleasure. And you are giving your partner exactly what they need to keep on going. This is going to remove them doing the guesswork. Tell them something that they are doing right. Pair it with eye contact, some light touch, and let your body and your voice work together. And notice how fast your partner responds, because I bet you, sweetie, they will. Every single time. Unless they're just as bad as you are. And if so, tell them to watch this video. Day number 6. I'm just thinking that maybe we should break this into weeks because we're moving really fast here. So do it in days or weeks and make this a little bit of a thing between you and your partner. You guys can work on it together so you can become mastered wizards and lizards. But now in day 6, we are going to be making our demands. Now, I want you to think about less dirty talk and more like, I know what I want. Be confident enough to ask for it out loud. I want you to. Don't stop. I need you to. Direct, clear, and absolutely no apology for asking for what you want. Word choice is everything here. You want words that can actually make you feel. Press, pull, deeper, stretch, wetter, harder, fill me. Words with weight. Words that land somewhere down your throat. The difference between that feels nice and I want you deeper right now. I'm trying to teach you how to have the type of sex that they think about and you think about for weeks to come. 5 things you want, 5 different ways that you want to be touched, and 5 things that you want to do to them. Write them down, have them in your head, have them in your little shot list. Don't try to hit them all out, but just know the 5, 5, 5. I made that up right as we're going along here. But this is just so you're not scrambling when it comes out. Day number 7 or week number 7. This is the final boss level. Can I get some role play? Now, before you roll your eyes, this does not have to be elaborate. It doesn't have to be teacher and student, doctor and patient. There is no costumes required. No rehearsed lines, just a scenario with a couple of characters willing to commit. Now, the key is for you to stay in character because she is gonna say or he is gonna say some things that you might not be bold enough to say, but your inner sex goddess is, or the sex king you are is. Channel that energy because that character doesn't get embarrassed, and if you do, just laugh it off because laughing is a natural part of sex. Now, slowly through playing out this character, you step into the person that you truly want to be, and you no longer have to be that character. Now, have a conversation with your partner before you start. Because if you don't have this conversation, they're going to be like, who the fuck is this? What language is on the table? What do they like? What are their not likes? Like, some people don't like to be called an SLUT or a WHORE or baby or boy or girl or good girl. You know, like, find your words that you love, find your words that they love and do it. But make sure you figure out what's off limits because it's really shitty when something is off limits and it lands in that moment and you're like, use language that gets your partner engaged. Have fun with it. Let it be messy. Let it be raw. It can be slippery. It can be funny. Like I said, sex is real, raw, messy, smelly, funny. All of it is accepted. All of it is wanted. Nobody wants something that is picture perfect and robotic. Trust me, the other day I had the loudest queef of all life. I bursted out laughing and my partner was also he was like, what was that? And it was amazing. And we went right back into it. All right, so there you have it. Your 7 days or your 7 weeks. Your 7 little steps. Each one a little bolder than the last. Now remember, dirty talk is a skill. And what do we have to do with skills? We have to practice. It's gonna feel weird at first. Trust me, it did for me. That's normal, it's part of it. But the version of you by the end of day 7 or week 7 or whatever pace you decide to go at is gonna be electric. A throbber. Anyways, don't forget to click that link down below. Find out your sexual happiness that is 100% personalized to you. Take that quiz. Don't forget, May 1st, if you're interested, the white and blue site, if you want to see my freakier side, is coming out, and I'm gonna be taking requests. And I did hire an agency for chat because, ew. No, she's doing it full time. Now, like this video, subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to head over to my IG to make sure that you get informed when everything drops. Now, if you're feeling a little bit freaky and adventurous, drop in the comments what day you're most excited for. Love you, baby.